Yo, what's up guys? Okay, so for today's video, yet again another stage of the heart-pounding heroine battle. This time it's going to be stage 8. Gotta make sure, remember, the Peppy Gals mission. 4 Peppy Gals, yep. We got a team already set up for that. So, this stage is going to be versus My Future. So, let's look at the information tab and read up about the gimmick of this fight. So, stage 8, My Future. So, it's got 3 phases here. Phase 1, Super Int type, and then AGL Tech SCR Physical. Confront Mai, who leads the resistance force. Make use of stunning effects or evasion skills to take as little damage as possible and launch powerful strikes. Okay, so, I mean, I was kind of thinking about seeing if I could bring like some sort of AoE character in there, but there's not a whole lot to choose from with like Peppy Gals and all that. Phase 2, just one character this time, Super STR. You will proceed to the next phase after 4 turns. Use evasion skills or super attack ceiling effects to survive Trunks and Mai's attacks. So, considering that they want you, like they're gonna move you on to the next phase after 4 turns, I'm assuming that might be just a phase of just trying to survive. Just last those 4 turns and then you get moved on. And then phase 3 right here, the enemy possesses skills that can nullify super attack ceiling effects and stunning effects, as well as launch guaranteed hits, so she cancels dodge. Deal overwhelming damage before the enemy launches an extremely powerful super attack to reign victorious. So, I've heard a couple murmurs about that extremely powerful super attack. So, anyway, let's go in and actually look at the phases and like what they're doing here. So, enemy info. Phase 1 is just 5 enemies right here. They have the MAI, which that's like a banner unit from Worldwide 2023. So yeah, no enemy skills, and then all these resistance force soldiers, they don't seem to have anything. They don't even have a super attack. So at least that's, you know, one piece of information to know. MAI can super attack potentially, but no one else can here. So phase 2 is against the LR Trunks and MAI. No enemy skills, has a unarmed super attack. Okay. Honestly, I was, like, whenever I was team building, I was contemplating taking advantage of that. Maybe using, like, Gamma 1. Because I'm using Vidal's leader skill of Peppy Gals and Defenders of Justice. And, yeah. But, and I'm going with someone else. We'll look at that in a second. Now, phase 3 right here. Yeah, can't be stunned, can't be sealed, and disables dodge. And it has a weapon super. So, I didn't actually look. This is the team I have. I'm explaining just 1 second. But, do I have any characters that can, like, nullify a weapon super? How many are there? Probably not a whole lot, I'd imagine. Let's do counterattack and just see all the characters in the game. That's just super. This is unarmed, I think. Really funny story about this LR Int Fusion Zamasu. Whenever his animation video first came out, he was countering like a Tech Trunks super attack, I believe, which was like a weapon super. And people thought like, oh, he has a weapon super counter, but no, it's actually unarmed. They just weird animation in that video. So yeah, unarmed super attack right there. I don't want to spend too long going through this because most of these characters we can't even use anyway. I'm just curious, like, is there any characters in the game that specifically counter weapons? Okay, so any super, unarmed, any super. I think that's Key Blast, any, yep. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the time it's just unarmed, Key Blast, or just any type of super. Let's go for absorption / nullification. Not a whole lot of these in the game. Yeah, still, they still have not like utilized the weapon super in any sort of capacity really. But yeah, that's fine. So I don't think we'll be able to take advantage of that. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Who knows? But yeah, there's the team I have set up. Just to quickly go over this, Vidal's just always so valuable for these missions because of the leader skill. Not only giving you access to Peppy Gals, but even another category of Defenders of Justice, which they have some good like Gohan, Great Saiyaman characters and all that. And then this Tech Bulma, I was contemplating bringing the LRSCR Bulma, but because in the last phase is Tech, and well no, the last phase of this fight is actually AGL, and also Phase 1 and 2, we can actually take advantage of stunning, which this character can do, high chance to stun. And they have a great chance of 77% damage reduction, so they could be okay defensively. And this KY, I've used her a lot in these missions. She's just so good. She's got a lot to her. Great chance to stun. Only one turn stun, but still really good. She's got some dodge, status effects, yeah, she greatly lowers attack, which is really great. Great. Android 21. I used her in the previous mission. High chance to stun. Yeah, I mean, she just does a whole bunch of additionals, and she's got that stun, so that's mostly why I'm bringing her. So that's all 4 Peppy Gals, and then I'm bringing the LRSCR Family Kamehameha Gohan. 12 key has a high chance to stun, so though that'll be good there, but I mostly want to bring him for the standby and trying to blow away that final phase, because if we just go look back, that's what they do recommend. Deal overwhelming damage before the enemy launches an extremely powerful super attack to remain victorious. So that's kind of my strategy there, is to just use the standby. And even though he is type disadvantaged because the final phase is AGL, and this is an SCR character, where are we going to be able to see it? I think, oddly enough, in the base form, we get to see the finish effects, which is weird to me. So the Family Kamehameha, yeah, that's showing how it's done. And then the effect, it's right here. Oh, I tapped it out. Super ultimate damage to enemy and attacks effective against all types. So my 55% copy only has like a level 6 crit, so only like a 12% chance to crit, but at least we're gonna have the effective against all types, and I'm kind of hoping maybe mine might have low HP just so we don't have to stay in there for a super long time. And then this guy, he's tech. I mean, he lowers attack, which might not be super useful in this, but I imagine he might also be good for damage. Like towards the end, we'll probably transform him into Ultimate Gohan and just get a whole bunch of stuff going on there. So yeah, we're gonna do that strategy. And now I don't want to bring the Blue Boys as the friend. They think I'm obsessed with that character. Super SCR. Need a Videl. That would be nice. No, please don't tell me there's no Videls on the friends list. There is not. There's no way. That is not good. Uh-oh. How am I? Let me just filter by Peppy Gals. Uh-oh. Okay, so after a lot of resetting the app and attempting the stage, I eventually got the friend system to reset to give me a Videl. I had to go and reset the app a good couple of times and try attempting the stage. There's some weird stuff you can do to try to refresh the friends list and all that. But yeah, finally we have one. I just need the leader skill. Like, that's what's most important, because doing anything else really wouldn't help at all. The Blue Boys definitely not, because they're not even being covered by Videl's leader skill. And Roshi, like, isn't covering the Gohans. Or, you know, Roshi's not being covered by Videl, whatever. And I don't have SCR Roshi myself, so I wouldn't be able to use them. But anyway, now let's just head in. Okay, now just making sure all this stuff is going on okay. No intros this team, I was just wondering. Alright, we'll see how devastating this first phase is. I mean, I don't know. Something's telling me not to worry so much. Now Gohan, I think it's just third turn from start of battle for his... Not start of battle, his entry turn. Or... yeah, the standby. So... I gotta think about the turns. I want him to try to appear right as we get into the third phase, but I don't know how long this phase right here is going to go on for. I might just keep him on rotation. Just keep doing that. Let's see how long these guys last. So if I'd imagine Liddell's going to get at least one dodge off here. So because of that, she's going to get guaranteed crit, I'm pretty sure, right? Performs a crit, all allies 2 ki within the same turn after evading an attack. So for her, it doesn't really matter who we're attacking, honestly. Let's go for Mai, since she can actually do a super attack while no one else can. And as for Gohan here, okay, we can actually get him at 24 ki, which is good. Get him a lot of those super attacks. Yeah, let's go for that physical enemy right there. And then Bulma, she does prefer to get Rainbow Keys first, but I don't think it's like super essential. She gets more attack and HP regen with each Rainbow Keys for obtained, but that's not really like her defensive ability, really. She has a 7% chance to get 77% damage reduction, so that might be helpful, and plus she has a high chance to stun, which I think I mentioned earlier. Let's go with that. Let's see how they handle this. Alright, good dodge. Alright. How much does Mai take? Okay. Well, it's got a decent amount of health, but not too bad. Oh, it could have been a triple super. Oh well. And there she is with a super attack right away. See how hard it hits. Okay, instantly dead. That's fine. At least we weren't like super far into the fight. At least we're learning information. And the information I learned is that that was the only STR Videl on the friends list. I guess I'll be back and try to fish for another one. Found another one already. That didn't take long. I just reset the app once. We have a rainbowed friend. Seemed like they have a lot of dodge and additional, huh? Yeah, seems like it. And I think I gave mine full additional secondary. Wait, no. This game's brain rot is insane. Full dodge, secondary, additional. Okay. So, yeah, let's just hop back in. Hopefully things go a little bit better this time around. Okay, we got nearly the same rotation, except for Tech Bulma instead of being Tech KY. Alright, definitely gonna want to go all in on Mai after that, doing like 900k on the super against Videl. That key, she gives it to herself too, right? All allies 2 ki. It should include herself as well, because I want to open up these physical orbs for Gohan to get 24 ki. Yeah, that should be applying to herself, and unfortunately that's not going to be enough for Gohan. Oh well. And then, yeah, let's definitely attack Mai right there, because KY has a 70% stun chance in her passive. Very nice dodge. And she gets ki from that, which is good. Yeah, I think the only time like characters don't get like an all allies buff is when they specifically say like self-excluded, something like that. They've had a couple characters like that. Alright, good, triple super. We got her mostly down on HP. Alright. So she can handle these normals just fine, which is good. And since these soldiers are like all, you know, they're just like they're not super typing, like they're just neutral, which means like they aren't Z Awakened or whatever, so we're just automatically guarding against them. Okay, so I'd imagine Gohan is probably going to get Mai out of here. Let's see this normal. There we go. Okay, good. There we go. I'm pretty sure Gohan is effective against all types, right? Yeah. Well, then again, we are fighting these. What do you want to call them? Like they're not Z Awakened. I don't know. But the arrow doesn't really seem to be affected by that in terms of damage. I think it's more just like guarding. Okay. She's knocked them out one by one. Alright, next phase. Do I want the Gohans next to each other? Like, do they even link up that well? That's something I should see. All in the family. They share that, but same warrior race. Fierce battle. I don't think this guy's prepared for battle, no. No, he doesn't have same warrior race either. What about staying lineage? No. So yeah, they don't actually link up all too well. That's okay though. I feel like maybe I don't know. I think maybe I should put them on the same rotation, because I want them to both do like insane amounts of damage. I don't want the last phase to go on for very long. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. Videl in slot 1. I don't even really need all of those rainbow orbs. I mean, they're mostly full health. So I'd imagine Gohan's probably not gonna get a chance to attack right here, but I think it's important for them to be on the same rotation. Alright, and this enemy's probably out of here instantly. Nope, not yet. Okay. Alright, on to the second phase. Now this one, you got 12 counts to survive. This shouldn't be all too bad. Especially because they can be stunned right here. I'm probably going to be doing that with Android 21. Now let's go ahead and do the standby activation. Alright, so we got a big old group of STR orbs here we can get. That's kind of a shame he's not going for the other rainbow orb, but I think it might just be fine. We'll get it like this anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And now, she doesn't need key, so let's get that tech key sphere right here. The standby charger is so fast. We're already almost there. To have it fully charged up to get the family Kamehameha variant. But there's like 3 variations of the standby. Alright, good, we got a immediate stun. So I didn't actually take a look and see like what kind of damage we're doing here. Probably, yeah, there's probably one of those bosses that have like an insane amount of damage reduction. Doesn't seem like you're intended to finish off this phase anyway. Okay, Android 21 going crazy. Yeah, anytime I've used her, she's always come through with the stun, so that's good. As you can see here, she's, what, got like 3 or so in a row? It's nuts. Alright, and, oh, it actually dealt some damage, but, yeah, again, I don't imagine it's intended for it to really get too far. I mean, why not? Why not do it? Just get some more damage out.
の部屋の方がご飯くんの好み？
いや、好みとかじゃなくて、試合するんだったら短い方が有利だと思ってさ。
うるさいわね、ほっといてよ。そんなこと私の勝手でしょ。
In case we actually get around to needing STR Videl to do some damage or something, might be better with that form out. I say form, but also she just cuts her hair. It changes different clothing, but whatever. Little costume change or whatever. So I think what's most important here is getting Tech Bulma to stun. KY's got that one turn stun. I don't want to set the rotation. We don't have to worry about the attacks here because the enemy's stunned. We're just trying to think how to set it up. I think this actually is set up in a way where we're going to be able to unleash the family Kamehameha like right as soon as the third phase comes out, considering about the charges, because once we get done with this, it's going to be 6 remaining. Next turn is going to be 3 remaining. Turn after that is going to be the last turn. We'll head in right there. So yeah, this worked out. I think I want to float off Tech Bulma. I feel like it'd be safest. Like, whenever we get to the final phase and somehow we don't finish with all, like, the Gohan and all that. So, yeah, let's do that. Link skills, I mean, it doesn't really matter, we're not doing a whole lot. Let's just get these Dragon Balls collected. And then pretty much just chart up the standby as much as we can. It's gonna be most important here for Tech Bulma to get this stun right here. Let's see, okay, so I wonder what kind of situation we'll be able to do to actually kill this phase. We're not even past the first health bar. Let's see what KY does. Maybe there'll be some sort of like nuking setup you can do. I don't know. Maybe not in the Peppy Gals category, that's for sure. There might be some sort of setup out there. Alright, like one of the greatest nukers right now is Physical Goku Black, the Super Easy A. So he did not stun, but we're gonna be able to put Gohan there in the front. The standby one. Definitely not going to do the thing yet. We can transform 21. But no, I don't think I want to do that. Get that stunning arm. Yeah. Get some of those stacks in. Hopefully Gohan gives us all 4 supers there. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be a super there from them? No? Okay. Lowering attack, but whatever. I have no gauge of like how much damage they're doing in this phase right here. Alright, give us another one. Hit potential. Oh, dang. Okay. He's not gonna be doing a whole lot since like his first turn he got like no attacks in. I don't know. Always get something. Alright, good. Got a stun. I feel like I've said stun like so many times in the past like 2 videos. Yeah, okay, so this is a good showcase right here of what I was talking about in a previous video where the costume exchange, they just quickly realized how useless it was because we have the pre-active skill Videl right there, right next to the one, you know, after the active skill, and they're not linking up next to each other. So they probably realized like, wait, that's not very fun. I mean, this doesn't even really matter a whole lot, honestly. Let's just skip this. We've already seen this. Do whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna end after this. Oh, maybe I should have tried to get the orbs of fallen away. We'll be able to get a whole lot of them, but whatever. Okay. Just waiting to get on to the next phase and just hoping that the standby is going to do enough damage. I also have no clue where Super's going to be, if she's doing like multiple attacks or something. I don't know. I've heard things about this stage, but I never actually like played it yet. Look at her going crazy. Yeah, this KY is definitely the go in a lot of these missions. She is going nuts. We got their health down a decent amount, I suppose, but you can definitely tell this isn't a fight that you're intended to just finish off like that. Okay, last phase, the moment of truth. So she's doing multiple attacks. Let's transform Gohan here, because I think Link's change. He gets the same warrior race, which does this have? Yes, okay, good. So let's transform Tech Gohan there. Okay, now, I'll use all this to, I'll put the standby Gohan in the back just so we can try to just tiny bit more, put as much out of it. He doesn't get any links from Bulma, no, not at all. So just charge up as much as we can here. Another 7. And here we are. So let's see what happens. Of course, that did, like, not very much at all. I might end up just dying here. I don't know. If that's the case, this guy does prefer to be in slot 1 to get, like, all that attack, huh? Yeah, attack plus 58% for the rest of the battle, and effectively against all types when guard is activated. So I'm just gonna reset the turn. I don't see it as very likely we're gonna win. Alright, so I reset the turn and did all this stuff and all that. So I don't know, let's just hope for the best, I guess. The super's like right away, we're just okay. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of stacks with Gohan. It's only like 9 million there. But, I mean, he's going to be forming some crits and a couple supers, hopefully. Yikes. Might need a different strategy for this. Alright, Super's probably at the end over there. Unless she, like, just has a very low chance of super attacking. Could possibly go into the next turn. It's not like we can stun or seal or anything, so... And she cancels dodge. So if she just decides to launch that super at us, we might just die. From what I've been hearing about it. Okay, so it's not this turn. I have one more turn to live, but I don't see the will too likely we'll make it past this. Wait, Videl is effective against all types in slot 2 or 1 or 2, right? Yeah, effective against all types and launch additional super for the attacker. First or second attack in the turn. No. Alright, yep, unit super attack. Love seeing it. Transform to 21. I don't know. Why not? Right. Let's see what happens. KY here is probably going to do a whole lot though. Attack advantage, and she's got so many chances here to super, but... let's see. Of course she only does one. She just felt the need to prove me wrong. Alright, Videl doing 16 million. Effective against all types. Can do another super attack. Okay, we can do a third one. We're getting there. Hurt a good bit, but... And then Android 21 is just not gonna be doing a whole lot here. This was never really so much of a damage character, really. Do we live? Still no super yet, wow. Does she just have like a really low chance of super or something? Let's go for this. Oops. Or would it be best to put Videl in? I don't know, I feel like it might be best to put Gohan in slot 1. He's effective against all types as well. He's got even more chances of super, so yeah, I'll do that. Put Tech Gohan in the middle. I can't tell if we're just getting very lucky or what. I don't feel like I don't feel like we should be alive, or at least, you know, living this far in. Okay, another super. Thank goodness he's effective against all types, or else he just wouldn't be doing a whole lot here. Yes, another one, please. Yes. I think that was him potential, this one right here, which is pretty impressive for 55%. Alright, let's take on at 11 million, please. Get this W for us. Another one? Yes, I think it's over. So, I was gonna say that was a one and done deal. Not really. Did die our first attempt. We got it done. A bit quicker than I expected, honestly. Alright, cool. So, you can go ahead and accept the mission, take a look at the stats, and wrap it up. One new title. Yeah, you get a title for every time you clear it. Yep, 3 stones for that. Cool. And then next up is Stage 9, which is versus Bulma Youth. We have a Peppy Gals mission and a Master Roshi mission, so we're definitely going to be doing both separately. because I've also heard some things about the Bulma fight. Yep, versus Bulma Youth. That's the last stage here, but we're gonna be looking at the gimmicks of it next time around. So let's go over and look at the stats right here. All right, level 8 versus My Future. Whenever I say My Future, it sounds like I'm saying mine. It's My Future. So Mai's doing 1.5 million on Super, 600k attack stats. Okay, so yeah, this first phase really isn't a whole lot to worry about unless you're bringing like really bad characters. This phase right here, yeah, 2.6 million damage on Super, so good thing that we were stunning them. They have 7% damage reduction, 250 million HP. So yeah, getting that done within 4 turns doesn't seem feasible with most setups, but maybe you could do something there. And yeah, here's what I've heard about this. The damage on the 3rd phase, 800 million. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. I was just like thinking like we just get 1 attack and we're just dead, but no, actually turns out it works like this. It doesn't seem like it's, because if we look at this right here, percentage 22.22%, that's the chance of like any of the attacks in the turn being a super attack. So that's the way how that works. But no, this is like I wouldn't call it a countdown super. It's more just she has a specified amount of like actions she takes. So what was this? I guess it looks a little confusing here. It just says normal 100%. Would it be 18? Like hit number 18 where she would actually do the super? I'm not sure. But it's a good thing they at least give you like a bit of a chance here. She has a decent bit of health, 200 million. 50% damage reduction. So disables dodge. Oh, what turn would that be where she would like hit you with that? So attacks per turn is 6. Would that be on turn 3? Should do that. Yeah, that probably been like the very last attack, or the very last attack of turn 3, or the very first attack of turn 4. Maybe she would have hit you with that. But yeah, we actually managed to avoid that, so that's good. For a long time I've heard about how insane this damage is right here, and I've just been scared of it. But yeah, that wasn't all too bad. Got it done in the 2nd try. So that's it for this video. Like I said, we're gonna be doing Bulma next time. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. See y'all next time, and be sure to check out the Baba Shop.